Hello there everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Haley. Today, to round up 2020, we are going to be going over my top 20 products of 2020. There's some skincare, hair, makeup, and honestly, a lot of home stuff because let's be real, we all stayed home a lot this year. I don't have the product here with me. I will put a picture on the screen for you, and I'm also going to link everything in the description box down below. Now, I am not wearing makeup for this video, and that was not my plan. I did want to get really cute, especially with this really cute top with these colors. Oh, the eyeshadow would have been fantastic, but something kind of exciting, and the reason I'm not wearing makeup is because if you've been following me for a little bit or you know me in person, you'll know that I had a giant skin tag on my right eyelid, which I got removed last week. Oh my gosh, it has been honestly like close to 2 years of me trying to get this off, but because it was so close to my eyelid, it was really hard to do. I had to go to a specialty eye surgeon for them to do it, and then I switched insurance. In the meantime, it was a whole mess, but I finally got it off. So it wasn't like a full-on surgery where I had to be like knocked out with anesthesia. They did numb my eye a little bit, so they put a numbing eye drop in, and they were going to give me a shot in my eyelid with local anesthesia there, but the guy who removed it, the doctor, he actually said, you know, sometimes it hurts less just to cut it off than to actually give you the shot. So he just went in there and he cut it off, and 2 sniffs it was done. So it's still healing a little bit. There's not like an open wound, there's not a scab. I actually was just about to put on makeup when I noticed that there is like, it almost looks like a little dry skin. So I don't know if it is like a scab healing up, but I don't want to take any chances of getting it infected, so I'm just not going to wear makeup today. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with my top 20 products of 2020. Now I'm going to start with skincare because myself and a lot of us, we've really kind of focused on skincare this year. Now for me personally, I got like acne out of the blue, like honestly around March and April, and I still don't know the reason why. Honestly, I'm under such a huge amount of stress right now that I think my acne is stress related. You know, and the stress is not even due to COVID. Yes, COVID makes it worse, but I don't know, ever since I started having more responsibility, and I don't want to go into it, but I've had a great responsibility put on me, and ever since then, my skin is broken out, I've gained a little weight, so I think it's all a little bit stress related. But because I seriously broke out with acne specifically on my forehead, which I normally don't get. I don't get acne on my forehead. My chin, yes, always have, always will. That's hormonal. I did put a little concealer on today to try to cover it up, but I mean, my forehead looks pretty good today. I do have a few like bigger ones right there, but other than that, it looks pretty good. But I decided that my skincare routine probably needs a new addition into it. So I got this product from Paula's Choice. It is the Pore Clear Acne Cleanser. It is 0.5 salicylic acid cleanser, and I love this stuff. As soon as I started using it, I did notice a big improvement in the acne, specifically on my forehead. I really don't get like anything on my nose anymore, which is fantastic, but I did see a huge difference on my forehead. Now this is really gentle, like it's not a super strong salicylic acid, so it doesn't dry out my skin, which I like, but it is potent enough to make a difference. I just purchased the full-size bottle of this. I started off with a trial size just to try it out, and I loved it so much that I purchased the full size, and I will continue to use this. My second favorite skincare product of the year 2020 is this little guy right here. It is the Derma-E Advanced Peptides and Collagen Serum. I got this in an Ipsy, and I loved it so much. This is the first serum I've ever tried, but in the past I have used a St. Ives moisturizer, which is like my most popular video, which is wild to me. But I used a St. Ives collagen, and I think it was just collagen moisturizer, and ever since that ran out, I feel like my skin has been really kind of dull and lacking that elasticity. So I wanted to try this because it does have collagen and peptides in it. I don't know what peptides are, but I love this stuff. So Derma-E is an all vegan, all natural brand, so it makes me feel really good about putting it on my skin. It doesn't break me out. It actually leaves the skin feeling really hydrated, and I notice when I use it, it just gives me my skin a more youthful look. I did repurchase this already. I would highly suggest this. Next for skincare is my most used facial mask of the year. It is this Milk Makeup Watermelon Brightening Face Mask. I love this. So it's just like Milk Makeup, how they normally package their makeup products and other skincare products. Okay, so mine's really chunky and choppy right now because I did leave it in the sun and it dried a little funky. So, you know, it just comes like this and you rub it all over your face. It is the easiest application that you could ever imagine. And I do feel like this delivers what it says it's going to do. It makes your skin bright and glowy and youthful. Once again, doesn't break out my skin, doesn't dry it out, doesn't irritate it whatsoever. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what journey my skin is on right now, but all of the face masks that I have used in the past are all starting to like irritate my skin. This one doesn't, so I've been using this the most this year. Alright, moving into the makeup category, the first makeup product that I loved in 2020 is this little guy right here. The Smashbox SuperFan Fanned Out Mascara. Love this. Love this, love this, love this. It's like the perfect mascara for me. I purchased a full size of this. You guys know, if you know me, I don't purchase like really high-end mascaras. I think it's a waste. I love this stuff. It really does make them fanned out and longer and curled. This works really, really well on my lashes. I've had a little mini one for a long time now, probably 6 or 7 months now, and even though it's like dried out, it doesn't like look clumpy, and it, you know how sometimes mascaras like get worse over time? It does not. It stayed the same. Love this. The next makeup product on my list, Too Faced Natural Eyes Palette. So this is not new, but it's new to me. I did get it in the ULTA 21 Days of Beauty. I think it is a perfect neutral palette. It's what I've been reaching for every time on the rare occasions that I do wear makeup this year. This is what I've been reaching for. The next makeup product I've been loving, this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. This is the shade Stockholm. I think this is a perfect nude shade for me. It is more on the brown side, which I think looks a little bit better on me, but it is a soft matte, so it doesn't really get dried down and hard to remove your lips, and it doesn't, you know, doesn't dry them out. It feels really good on the lips, and I have been loving this. This has been, once again, the one I've been reaching for every time I do makeup now. The next makeup product is kind of funny because I used to use it all the time in the past, and then I moved on to bigger and better things, but this year I came back to it. They redid the packaging. Seems like they redid the formula too. It is the Ulta Beauty Adjustable Coverage Foundation. This is a pressed powder foundation, which is really all I use. You can use this wet or dry. I've only tried it dry. I don't use it wet, but I love this stuff. It gives a super nice coverage without looking really powdery and cakey. It is buildable, guys, and it's pretty affordable too. I love this stuff. I don't like how they redid the packaging with like half a mirror here. It used to have a full-size mirror up here in the old packaging, but anyways, still love it. I have rediscovered it this year, and I would highly suggest trying it if you're looking for a powder foundation without spending the bucks. This next makeup product almost didn't make the cut, but I think I want to include it because it was one that kind of surprised me this year. Perfectos Liquid Eyeliner. Funny, this is distributed and created in the city that I live in, and I didn't know that until after I looked it up. But the reason that I like this so much is that the tip here, it's actually like really stiff. Now I know you might not think that's a good thing, but it makes it so easy to make a line on your hand because it really doesn't move that much. Like it honestly is really easy. When it gets too flexible, you know, it kind of goes everywhere and it's harder to draw a straight line, but this stuff really, really works. I am actually interested in getting this in black. This is in a dark brown now, but I am interested in getting it in a black shade. Once again, I've been finding myself reaching for it over and over. They did a really awesome job with this. And on to, I would say, body care. This Dove 0% aluminum deodorant. This is in the shade, this is in the scent Coconut and Pink Jasmine. You guys, I cannot stress enough how good this smells. This is literally like the best smelling thing I have ever smelled in my whole life. I'm not even joking you. I can just, oh my god, it smells so good. The reason I love this so much is because I have been on a journey to not have deodorants with aluminum in them, and everyone that I've tried I stink. Like, it doesn't work. I stink. This one, I don't stink. It actually covers up the scent. It has 0 aluminum, 0% alcohol. When you look on the back, I mean, it's not all natural, but it really has not a lot of ingredients to it. I like it. It goes on, it does have like a white shade to it, but, oh, should I do this? No, I'm not going to do that. But it actually does go on pretty clear. It doesn't put white stains all over my clothes. I love this. I'm going to repurchase and repurchase and repurchase. Product I have a full and dedicated video to, but I'm going to include it here because it really is one of my favorite things I discovered this year. The Redken-OneUnited All-in-One Multi-Benefit Treatment. This is hair magic in a bottle. It will solve all your hair problems. Maybe not all, but most. This stuff is seriously so good, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and link that video up above. So I have another product that has its own dedicated video, but this is the Biotin Boost from the brand Hask, and it is a leave-in spray as well. This one only has 5 benefits versus 25, but this one really does have a lot of biotin and collagen, I believe. Yes, this has biotin and collagen in it, so it's really going to help that hair growth. It's going to help strengthen it. So if you are looking for something to thicken your hair, help it grow, I would highly suggest this. Products I've been loving are these hair turban towels. These are not new by any means. I just picked up this pack of 2, and after I get in the shower, I dry my hair just a little bit. I spray some product in it. I tie it up in this little hair turban, and I let it air dry just for a little bit. It just keeps it all nice and out of the way. Now that I cut my hair a little shorter, and of course it's not that short anymore because my hair grows really fast, but once I cut my hair shorter, I didn't like, I don't know, the way that it like laid like right here along my neck, and I didn't like the feeling, but I just plop it in this towel, good to go. Sticking with hair, I am loving these claw clips from Amazon. They are super duper basic but so useful. They're actually really, really big. So before claw clips, I've had trouble with it not being able to fit all my hair when I put it back, which is really nice. So all I do is I just gather up my hair in the back like a little ponytail. I twist it, stick it up, put the clip in, and it's there all day. They're really, really sturdy too, which is really nice. I've exercised with them in, like cardio exercise, and they stay in. So these things are amazing. My next favorite new discovery is this Fitbit Inspire 2. So let me read with you guys for a second. I did gain the quarantine 15. As I mentioned kind of earlier in the video, a lot of it, actually majority of it, is stress. So I have gained some weight this year. Like I said, most of it is stress. I am a stress eater, not a stress dieter, so that has played a big part in it. I have changed jobs. I work from home now. I do have a standing desk, so I stand all day. I don't sit, but before I used to be literally, I used to walk like 2 miles a day when I was at work, so that is gone now. So I've really been trying to get my exercise going. I got this for my birthday. I love it. I don't need the super fancy watches. I just need the real basics. So I use this to count steps. I use it to track my heart rate to know when I'm getting at the peak fat burning and cardio levels. You can also track your sleep. You can track your weight, your water intake, your food, even your menstrual cycle. You can do all of that with the app. So I've been loving this. I use it every day to track my fitness. Oh my gosh, you guys, this next product I cannot get enough of. I literally ordered them last week, and I'm including them in my 2020 favorites because I love them so. They are these lounge pants from Amazon. I even ordered more. These just got here yesterday. Why do these look bigger? But they are these lounge pants from the brand Leggings Depot. Oh my gosh. I cannot tell you guys how comfy these are. These are like the perfect lounge pants for around the house. They are very wide-legged, so if you don't like that, then you won't like these. See, I am wearing this pair on the bottom as well. Comes with a tie. Love these. I work from home now, so I don't ever put pants on, which I can't complain about, but I did need some more just to lounge around the house and wear to work every day, so I got these. The only bad thing I can say about them is they're very long. I'm 5'2", and they're really long on me. I actually have tripped on them a few times, so if you're shorter than me, I would not suggest these, but you guys, these are so comfy. It's a weird material too. It's not like a yoga pant, but it's not like a legging. It's super, it almost feels like a suede material, like a suede legging. I love these. So the next product I cannot find for the life of me in my laundry right now. Hopefully I can find a picture of it, but it is this bra from Aerie. Once again, being that I work from home, I don't feel the need to wear a full-on supportive bra 24/7, but I do want something that will support me a little bit, like more than just a bralette, but not a full-on bra either. So I got this one, which is kind of in the middle. It does give me some support, but it is so comfy. Like, I forget it's on. It is so comfortable. I really, really want to get some more. Next on my top 20 things of 2020 is the Roomba vacuum from iRobot. I just got this around Thanksgiving time for my birthday from my mother-in-law. Thank you. I mean, it was to both my husband and myself, but this thing is so good. Like, I was not expecting it to pick up as much as it did. I have a vacuum that's fairly new and I vacuum constantly, and then I ran the Roomba over literally what I was vacuuming for like a week straight because it was before Thanksgiving. So I was vacuuming for like seriously almost every day the week before Thanksgiving, and I ran that right before and it picked up so much stuff. Like, I'm actually super disappointed in my other vacuum now. Like, it picked up so much. Granted, it can't hold as much as a normal vacuum, but still, the suction power that it has is incredible. It's so entertaining to me too. I can sit there and watch it like go back for hours. The next product was a little treat to myself for my birthday this year. I got this lovely Spade purse. I remember seeing this purse in a window at a shopping center like 2 to 3 years ago, and I fell in love, and I had been trying to find it ever since, and I don't know what happened, but I happened to see an ad for it, like either on Facebook or something like that. I saw an ad for it and it was on sale for $80, and I was like, what? And it was literally right before my birthday. I said the stars all aligned, and I was finally able to get one of my dream purses. It is kind of small. I was expecting it to be bigger. They do have a bigger version, but I didn't get that one because I thought the one that I got was going to be bigger. It is a little small, but it still fits everything that I need to fit on a daily basis. This next one's really, really random, but like I said, I reach for it almost every day of the week, and it's these like meat and pasta drainers from Amazon. So before I was using a traditional strainer, but the strainers, I actually have 2 to 3 strainers, and they're all really weird. Like, the size holes I don't know, they're too big, and all the either pasta or meat falls through. I've tried it with like just using the lid and pouring things out into the sink, and it always slips and everything falls into the sink. So I've had a lot of problem with draining water from my pasta and like the fats and oils from the meats. So my husband surprised me with these one day. I have not looked back. They're super easy. You just slap it on, pour it out. The holes still are a little big for some pastas, but they don't like completely fall through. They might just like peek through a little bit, but then you could pick them back up. The next thing I have is also going to be really, really weird, but it's my sewing machine. Inherited this sewing machine from a family member. It's really, really old, but a new hobby that I picked up this year is sewing. Mostly masks. I learned how to sew masks so I can, be a provider, at least in that sense, for myself, my husband, the rest of my family. Learned how to sew some masks. I've been sewing some pillowcases, some blankets. I'm doing a dog bed now for my dog. So I have picked up this new hobby this year, and I'm really thankful. And actually, sewing is very calming to me. Now, I'm not the best by any means, but I'm definitely learning and growing. Alright everybody, those are my top 20 products from 2020, the things that I have found myself reaching for over and over again and just loving this year. I hope that you might want to try some of these products out. If you have, let me know. I want to know what your top 20 of 2020 are. Let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a fabulous New Year's, and I'll see you next year.